Hello guys, my name is Luke and today we're going to be talking about funding mainly this year, and I'm going to talk about basically my thoughts, my opinion on what this can do for us and what this does for CIG. And at the end of the video I'll be talking a little bit on a channel update for the future for my channel, because if you guys haven't realized yet, I've actually hit my first goal I wanted to do since I started the C2 Hercules video. What was on the I uploaded that on the May the 10th, and it's now, when I'm recording this, June the 8th. Yep, June the 8th, and so just under a month. My first goal I wanted to hit was 100 subscribers, and I thought I'd be doing that in 3-4 months at least, if this actually goes anywhere. And I've already hit this 100 subscriber mark just before basically a month. So thank you guys. I'll be talking a bit more at the end, but right now, thank you guys. It's insane that I somehow got 100 subs in under a month. I've never thought I would get this many. For years and years I've been doing YouTube, but I have been doing them really on and off, not trying. And then this is the year I really went, okay, I'm gonna try and actually start doing YouTube properly and see if it actually gets me anywhere, and it's got me at least somewhere. It got me up to 100. So thank you guys. My next goal is 1,000. So let's see if we can get to 1,000. So before I actually get into the video, I just want to say this is not scripted. I haven't got a script. I haven't got any pointers. I'm freeballing this big time. You're gonna see like loads of pauses and loads of losing track maybe. So I do apologize in advance. So get into this video. The CIG this year has completely knocked it out of the park when it comes to funding. They have had their best month of funding ever this year, and that was in May. And they have already they've got nearly about 35 million in funding, and in fact actually they're probably even closer now, because this was taken I think at the 1st of June. They might have actually had around 35 million by now. So this graph was actually taken 1st of June. So that's very insane to think that CIG is knocking it out the ballpark, and that they are killing funding goals. They're killing it. By the end of this year they could be nearly 100 mil. Probably not, but by the end of this year they could be close. They could be around 70, 80 million in funding this year alone. So that's insane to think about. And today I'm going to be talking about why do I think this? What do I think that changed this year to get this much funding? But first I'm going to say is, when I first saw this was before May, I actually didn't realize why this was happening, why loads more people were starting to funding the game now, why was more people putting more into the game, and why is more new players coming into the game. Because I don't think it's been confirmed, but I think a lot of people think that these are new players coming into the game. This is not like old backers putting more money in. This is more new players putting more money in. And when I first saw this, I was like, why is new backers starting to play Star Citizen now? Why is even old players spending more money? And hey, it actually has affected me this year, because before I didn't put any money in since the end of 2018. I didn't put any more money in this game since the end of 2018, and so through the whole of 2019, I didn't put any money in. But in 2020, I actually said to myself, around 2019, I'm not gonna put any more money in this game. That's it. This game is not where I wanted it to be at this time. Until they get to my goal of what I want this game to be at, I'm gonna start putting my money in. But right now it's not. First of all, the game hasn't got to my goal yet, but I actually have started playing this game a lot more, and in return I've actually put more money in. and started a whole YouTube around Star Citizen, so a whole YouTube channel around Star Citizen. So, but when I first saw this, I was like, why is this happening? Because at the start of 2020, it wasn't actually the best start, I would say. For example, the roadmap. This is when the roadmap was just gutted. We had tons of things. We had salvaging on the thing. We had loads of ships, like the Hercules, like the Vulture. We had loads of gameplay. We even like dynamic missions up on the roadmap, and then that was all just completely gutted. Like we have, like this roadmap that we have right now, is starting to pick up a bit, but like round the start of round 2020, this roadmap just looked really bad. It looked like there was not much really to be excited of about this year, especially once Crusader and Horizon, I don't know how to say that. Crusader's home city, capital city, was basically gutted as well, because of the what's happening right now. So yeah, it didn't really look that well, but yet we're still seeing a lot of huge funding goals. Even at the start of the year on January, as you can see, January we completely killed it. It was the biggest January month in funding that they ever had. So obviously something happened in, I would say, 3.8. What was the big change, I believe, that made people start playing the game more, or made people start funding the game more, and why did new players come and play this game more? And I think it's one thing, in my opinion, and that was persistence, or to start basically saving your stuff and saving your money from each patch. I think this is what made me play the game more, and I think this is what making other people play the game more, and making other people go to their mates who don't have the game yet, and convincing them to actually come and play now. And other people that was on the sidelines that looked at Star Citizen and said, I'm going to wait until something big happens, and now we're going to choose to play the game more. And I think this is the reason why. The fact that we could just save our stuff from each patch means that we can actually have goals in the game to get to. This is my personal experience, is where before I wasn't interested in Star Citizen too much because I never had a goal to try to get to Star Citizen. All I wanted to do every new patch was experience what's new in that patch, and that would take me 1 or 2, maybe 3 days at most, and then I'll be off the game, like completely off the game. I won't be on the game until like the next patch. That was me at 2019. That was what I was doing. In fact, I think I missed like 3.5 and 3.6. I didn't even go on it. There was nothing interesting to me around 3.5. When was ArcCorp? I might be 3.6. I completely just missed. I know I missed one whole patch, at least one whole patch, because I didn't have any interest to actually get money in the game and do all these missions in the game, because I know all this stuff I'm going to be doing is just going to be resetted after the next patch. But now I actually have a goal. My goal is to get a Origin 600i. I think that's 6 million UAC credits, and I'm at 2 million now. So I've got a goal to go to, and I'm just constantly playing every time. Not like every day, not like hours and hours, but I'm constantly playing time. It's a much big improvement for me just playing 3 days each quarter and playing. So that was my experience, and I think this is the same with a lot of other people, is that they have a goal now. They actually want to play the game because what they get is going to be saved, and they can actually experience the game and not feel like all this is going to be lost in 2 months time, or not even that, in a month's time, right? I mean, hey, would people be playing right now if they knew that in a month's time everything's going to be reset? I don't think a lot of people would be playing this like right now, this game right now, if they known that their whole count will be reset in a month's time, in less than a month, basically. So this is why I think a huge goal funding thing is happening. So I want to just now quickly say why is this actually good for us, and why is this good for CIG? So first, why does this benefit us? So the reason why this can benefit us, and why it actually does benefit us, is because Star Citizen, sorry, is the game that it's going to need constant funding for this dream to actually happen. This game is obviously a bit big than I think CIG originally thought it was going to be, and that power creep. I think CIG have realized that that they haven't hit the goal that they need to actually make this game. They need more money. They need more money, and this is why we actually see changes in how they marketing stuff. This is the reason why we even got probably a sale this month. Why we probably getting 2 big event sales now on ships, because CIG realized that they need more and more money, and this is going to be a constant funded game. By 2021, CIG is going to need more money. 2022, CIG will still be doing, still be selling a lot of ships to get more money, so they can actually build this game. And I expect even after this game is released in like 2050, they're gonna still need money for other things, right? And so this is probably good for us, because the more money that CIG get, the constant funding that CIG get keeps the dream alive, right? It makes that the game that we want will eventually come out in the future. It maybe in 2050. Maybe in 2030 we might even get some really good gameplay. We don't know, but this funding needs to keep happening for it to actually get to 2030, and the dream won't die, guys. So yeah, that's my first reason why this benefits us. The second reason why it benefits us is the problem that I think that the game has is with the delays. It's the big delays from we're talking real impactful gameplay here. At the moment, we haven't really had much in a way of impactful gameplay since probably mining. And all we really getting is more locations right now. I'm not talking it as like absolute trash, but I'm not saying it's not real. Something big. At the moment, we're only getting new locations, and it's only one city, and that's it. If you took, I think in 3.8, really showed how barren these big planets are right now, and really, if you took away New Babbage, all you had is Mycotech with nothing on it, it's only a screenshot saver, right? You're only get it on there for screenshots. There's nothing to do other than actually go to the outpost to do some trading if you're a trader. To go there to have a nice look around, or to go into the actual city and have a nice look around, right? There's not a real meaningful gameplay right now when it comes to the planets, other than looking around. So I would like it where you have roads, you have multiple cities, you have villages you can go and actually find random missions. I would like it. I could fly around, find a bandit group, shoot them, and find a down javelin. Does it remind you of anything? I reckon go around, go in a rover, find a bunch of bandits, and then find a down javelin and kill a bunch of bandits and try to extract whatever I need from this javelin. Maybe that reminds you of something, I don't know. So yeah, this is the fact that right now we ain't got too much of a gameplay, but having more funding means that more people can be hired, and more people that can be hired it makes it much more quicker for CIG to actually put out this gameplay, to actually develop this gameplay and actually release it to us. This is coming, it's just coming very slowly, but the more people you can actually get, the quicker we're going to have it. How CIG is going to hire more people is if they get more funding, and if the funding is this big, I expect CIG's looking at this right now going, okay, we could actually probably maybe even build a whole new area might be put a whole new studio up or whatever, or we could just hire a lot more people in around here and actually have a bigger team doing the servers, a bigger team doing the planets, a bigger team doing the inside of planets, like the cities and stuff, and makes everything more quickly. I mean, right now there's a little team doing theaters of war. The fact that they have the resources to take a little team right now do theaters of war means that it doesn't just like take away from what Squadron 42. It means that they can actually have enough people to do that right now. But imagine having a bigger team of theaters of war, and you know, this is what this funding can do, right? This is the funding. It can give us a bigger team. It gives CIG a bigger team, and this is impactful to us because we actually get big features that we have been waiting for so long, like salvaging, like more cities on Lawville, more city, better in-depth missions and dynamic missions. That was on the roadmap pages again. That would be brought forward essentially with all this funding. So I think that really does impact us quite a bit. So why does this benefit CIG? Does it just give them more money? Yay! No, I think this is actually very useful information for CIG to actually gather and actually go, oh, holy crap. It means that they're not going to be out of business for sure. But I think this is a good show that if they actually develop a big feature for Star Citizen, and they put like even a simple thing of just saving your stuff from each patch, can make a big difference to how the funding of the game's going to be. Like this funding, like there's a big market, right? There's a big market push, and they're pushing a lot more market. But kind of shows that if they actually just put out something meaningful for the PU, that they're going to get more money because there's going to be more people interested. And I think for CIG, so I think this is why it benefits CIG with that data, is that, and what I think CIG should go back with this is that Squadron 42, the problem is right now is why we're getting all these delays, is the excuse is right now is that they're taking a lot of the team off from the PU, from Star Citizen, and putting them on Squadron 42. And I believe this is just to show that why they should actually maybe reconsider that and start putting more people on the PU and Star Citizen, and actually get more development on the PU, because the PU is a big reason of funding right now. And I don't think Squadron 42 is going to be huge when it comes to funding. Personally, I don't think Squadron 42 is going to be a big funding thing. Of course, it's going to give them a lot of money, but the issue is there's loads of issues with Squadron 42 that I have when it comes out. I think the first issue is that the people that want to play Squadron 42 probably have the game right now, so they're not going to buy the game. They've already got the game. So that's one issue. The other issue I have with Squadron 42 is that not a lot of people probably want Squadron 42. All I hear with a lot of people, with a lot of the bigger YouTubers, and a lot of people just in generally say, I like the idea of Squadron 42, but I want the PU, or I want Star Citizen. I don't want the Squadron 42, I want Star Citizen. I want the developed Star Citizen. The most to say is like, I want Squadron 42 to come out so they can actually develop and concentrate on the Star Citizen. Not that, oh, Squadron 42 out and this is a whole new game. That they actually want Star Citizen to be developed. And the issue is that maybe there's not that much interest in Squadron 42 for a lot of people, and a lot of big of these influencers, like I don't know who said it, but I know there's a couple people out there, like one of my favorite guys is Astropub. I don't know if he said it. Probably someone's going to tell me in the comments that Astropub has said it or not said it. Salty Mike is another guy I really do enjoy watching, and I think he said it. I'm pretty sure he said it in the past, where he's actually said like he likes the idea of Squadron 42, but he wants the Star Citizen. Don't know. Someone's gonna just shit shit on me on that in the comments. I can guarantee you. Just if you know, go down the comments, slide down to the comments and see if that comment's already done before you type that comment in. That no, Salty Mike actually has said he really does enjoy your Squadron 42. That generally happens in my videos. But yeah, I think a lot of the big influencers, just what I've been hearing is that people are not interested in Squadron 42 and they just want Squadron 42 to be done, Squadron 42 to be done, so the team can start working on Star Citizen. So yeah, that's another issue. And then the final issue I have with the Squadron 42 is that I don't think a single player generic storyline space game is that attractive to a lot of people. If we actually look in the past, right now there's not that many single player storyline space games, and if they are, they're not actually that big. Only like the space community really know. It's not like a big, like everybody knows, you know, No Man's Sky, when that came out in 2016 I believe, like that was technically single player, but that is a single player open world sandbox kind of game that a lot of people thought was actually multiplayer at the time, and then once they realized it wasn't multiplayer, well, they've already bought the game. And you know, eventually multiplayer was introduced, and it's now a pretty good game. If you haven't played No Man's Sky, I recommend it. But yeah, that's also a bit more of a dumbed down version of what space games that are, if you compare it to Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen. And even Elite Dangerous is a multiplayer game. It's not single player. You can play it single player, but it's still a huge open world sandbox kind of experience. I don't think a lot of people are that interested in single player linear storyline games right now, space games right now. Hopefully Squadron 42 proves me wrong, right? I want it to prove me wrong. I want all these things I've said issued wise will be proven wrong, because I want Squadron 42 to do good, and I want like CIG to see a lot of success with this, because this just means all goodness news for us. But I just feel like this is not what a lot of people might not really think, that funding wise this is going to be the biggest success. And I think, as we've seen this year, the big success is actually with PU. Like I said, a lot of people want the PU. A lot of people want the big multiplayer sandbox game that was promised ages ago, and they just want to actually see this one get built out. And I think CIG, in my opinion, should actually look at this data that they've shown. Okay, all we've done is made it so people save their stuff, and funding has gone up huge. It could potentially be double what we've got last year, right? We could potentially, was it last year? I don't know what it was last year. It looks like 47 million, 48 million. We'll probably see double that. We probably might even see around 90 million this year if it keeps on like this. So this kind of, to me, shows that CIG shouldn't be working on Squadron 42 that much. I don't mind if this thing gets delayed because of it, like delayed like maybe an extra 6 or 12 months. If they just take a little bit of the team off that and then put it onto the PU and things that they're struggling on, like server meshing and things that are big blockers that the PU needs to have in the game to give us these big experiences like Pyro. Like loads of people are saying Pyro needs to or wants to come out, but they need server meshing for Pyro. So why are they not taking a big chunk of the Squadron 42 team, putting that in, them having Pyro out? Maybe what funding goals will they now beat because Pyro's out? You know, I think this whole year has just shown that if CIG actually focuses on the PU and focuses on Star Citizen and not Squadron 42, I mean, because you've got to remember, at this whole time with these big funding goals going on right now, Squadron 42 is in the dark, right? We know it's going to get delayed. They haven't updated it since I think the start of March, right? Like, and if this is more of the back thing, right? No one actually is caring too much about Squadron 42 unless the delay, right? Like, I don't think a lot of people care too much that this is getting delayed. We know it's getting delayed, but I don't think a lot of people care that much that it's going to get delayed. But if you delay big features on the PU, I think a lot more people are going to be caring about that more, and it just shows that I think CIG should concentrate on the PU a bit more than what they're actually doing. Instead of putting most of the team on Squadron 42, maybe actually taking a lot of the team out from Squadron 42 and putting them into the PU scene, and actually developing some really big features that can actually have more funding goals. We could even see, let's say, next year Squadron CIG does this, and next year we have proper persistence. Next year we see more cities on Lawville and new Microtac, and we see roads going there, and we see dynamic missions, some real big meaningful gameplay. And then next year we see server meshing and pyro, right? The really big meaningful gameplay. What will the funding goal be next year to this? Will the funding goal be even higher than what we got right now? Would this be like 50 million what we got right now, or will this be 60 million what we got right now, right? Like, that's what I think is going to happen if you actually concentrate more on a PU. But this is my opinion. I just want to stress, guys, this is my opinion. This is what I believe. I hope I want to do, and this is what I just personally believe is going to happen. If you think anything differently, just just type it in the comments section below in your opinion. If you completely disagree with me and you think I'm trash or something, put it in the comments. I just want to have a discussion. A lot of people in my comment sections are quite nice as well. I hope they I hope that they're saying to stay nice to you guys if you disagree. And but I know a lot of my comment sections are really good. They're really good guys, and they do have real good discussions about the game. So please don't be afraid. If you also like this video, press the like button. If you dislike this video, press the dislike button. And if you want to subscribe, press the subscribe button. I'm going to be talking about channel update in just a second. So this is going to be channel update now, part. So thanks for watching. If you're not interested in the channel update, right? So I got the funding video out the way, and now I'm going to be talking about the channel update. Like I said at the start of the video, I've hit 100 subscribers. I'm really excited. I can't believe that I've actually just hit 100 subscribers. So thank you guys. Thank you for all my subscribers, and if you're coming back, there's a lot of you in the comment section as well that constantly come up every video. Michael, I hope you don't mind me shouting out your name. You're definitely in the comments section. I love you, man. You do a lot of words. It's quite funny, but trust me, keep it up. I love it. I really do. Whatever you say, I really do love. I love like people like Michael, Philip. I've seen you in there a lot as well. I hope you don't mind me calling you out. If you do, please comment, and I'll delete this and redo it. I will. But thank you guys. Thank you to everyone, to all the hundreds of you. It's insane that in under a month I've got 100 subs. I would never be able to do that. For a long time. I've been doing Roblox way back in the days. Hang on, I forgot this. Back at 2012, when this was doing it, I was probably doing Roblox videos. On my PC, probably could only done Roblox videos. Then around about 2014, 2015, I was probably doing World of Tank videos. And then I stopped that. Didn't get anywhere with that. I didn't want to get anywhere at the time. I was just doing it for fun. And then 2020, actually no, technically 2017, end of 2017, I did my first video on Star Citizen. And then 2020 is now I'm not trying, but I'm putting more effort into my videos. I'm doing videos that I really do enjoy. So that there's actually a community behind it now. The fact that there's loads of people in the comment section constantly coming across it. I can't stress enough that really, guys, this is amazing. And 100 subscribers might not be big for you, but for me, it's this is the start. This is the start for something for me. And really, thank you guys. I don't know if you've noticed through the whole of this video that the audio's changed. I've got a new mic. I don't know what it's called. It's AT502. It's a condenser mic. It's a condenser mic that's going into a Yamaha 6-channel. I got it today. I got the Yamaha one today. I got this condenser mic ages ago, but I never realized what a condenser mic needed, and I didn't realize it needed phantom power and 48 volts, and I kind of fucked up. But now I've got a Yamaha like 6-channel thing, all connected up, which is what I'm speaking through now. I can actually change the EQ a bit. I've only got high and low. I know the big Yamaha one's got like comp and mid EQ. Looks big, a bit too big for me, but I've got a smaller one. It's also cheaper, so yeah, that's what that's go through. So I just want to say that I am trying to change and buy some new things to improve on my content. I want to mostly improve on my audio right now. I hate my audio. I hate how I sound. So I want to try to like change that a bit. Channel update as well. I'm thinking to do a different type of video, more in-game. Right now, all you guys are seeing is me in the background in-game when I'm doing my thoughts video and gameplay features video. With me doing a voiceover, I want to do something a bit more like in-game, an activity in-game. I have an idea. I've been speaking to my mate over Steam about it. I haven't actually talked to him fully about it, but I've been talking to him about it. Okay, can we do this? And he's like, yeah, sure. So hopefully I'll get that video done. Don't know how much editing it's going to have to do, or even if I can do the editing that I want it to be like. But hopefully I can, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that video. But I don't know when that's going to come out. It could be the next video. It could be the next third video. I don't know. So that one. My situation right now in the world is that I'm not working right now. I have a job, and I still have a job, thankfully, right now. But I'm not working right now. This is why I was able to do videos like in every day. I think one day I had like a video out like every day, for like 3 days. And I'm not sure, but like the schedule that I got right now is I don't want to do a schedule right now because I don't know how much videos I'm going to be doing a week. Once I go back to my job starts it's 8:30 to 8:30, and when I get home I'm going to be eating dinner, so my time is going to be around 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, 6:30 is when I'm going to actually have my free time to actually start recording. And I live with my parents, so my parents are going to be running back in the background as well. So I've got to like go to them and say, hey, I'm recording, guys, so can you please keep it quiet? So I don't know what my schedule is going to be right now, how many videos I'm going to be doing a week. I want to do 2 at least 2 a week right now, even when I start working, going back to work. And that's soon. I know that that's coming up soon. It'll probably be this month when I come back to work. So once I come back to work, I will tell you the schedule. I will tell you, okay, I'm going to be doing a video this and this day is when I'm going to try to get the videos out. At the moment, it's so up and down, and that's why I'm not doing a schedule right now. I could physically probably do a video every 2 days if I really work hard. But I don't want to do every 2 days because I know once I'm back at work, I'm not going to be doing a video every 2 days. That's why my schedule's been like very up and down. And why I haven't been doing that is because I know that when I do go back to work, I won't be doing that, and people are going to go, Luke, you was uploading every 2 days, why are you not doing that? And I'll go, I'm sorry, I'm back at work, guys. Like I actually, you know, can't. So that's the channel update, guys. Again, thank you for getting my first goal. My next goal is 1,000, so let's see if we can hit 1,000. I don't know what to do at this point. If you guys want me to do anything, suggest it in the comments. So yeah, thank you, and goodbye.